How did 500,000 people? I want to challenge all preachers in Nigeria. You claim to have the biggest churches. How could these things happen? Why can't you want to tell me these groups are too? How can? It's amazing how the biggest pastors are from Nigeria, yet the most Christian murders. Did you see that person? How did 500,000? That's just one person saying. How did it happen in 1 year? Then the question is, why are you even leaving the country to go for a conference outside? So, because of that, I would like us to look at the following videos that I took some time to. And then I will explain where the Church of Jesus Christ is failing. Because we are really failing. We are failing to... We have found other ways to keep the sheep. And I can tell you, brothers and sisters, whether you speak tongues of men, whether you come here and roll down and speak tongues of angels, whether you heal, you are the healer of healers.
Love the world and you want to see a better world. Your interest is not just free Palestine. I mean, there are more people dying in Nigeria than are dying in Palestine. I can tell you that last year alone, over 500,000 Christians were killed in Nigeria just in 1 year. And nobody's protesting. The activists are not saying anything. For me, that's hypocrisy. In the north of Nigeria, Christians are being killed daily because the Islamic militants don't want Christians to exist in the north of Nigeria. They want to see a world where there are no Christians at all. And they want to conquer not just Nigeria, they want to conquer Africa, they want to conquer Europe, and they want to conquer America. The younger generation who want to live in a better world must speak out today. And I'm calling on all advocates of a free world.
At least 140 people massacred in Nigeria over the holiday weekend, reportedly by armed Fulani herdsmen who frequently target Christians for their faith. Church pastors were killed and hundreds of houses were destroyed. One resident told reporters Muslim terrorists attacked Christian villages on Saturday and continued their attacks through Christmas Day.
ISIS executed 21 Egyptian Christians in February. While the horrible video led to worldwide outrage, some families are happy that the martyrs kept their faith. And as Gary Lane found out, they're ready to forgive.
We were very happy with what they said on the video. Jesus Christ, have mercy on us. When we found out they had been killed for being Christian, we were very comforted because these were God's children and He took them.
His family told CBN News their faith is stronger. They forgive the jihadists and even pray for ISIS.
I pray for them that God may open their hearts and they may know the truth and know that what they do is wrong and then do the right thing. Jesus told us to forgive every sin, and we forgive them, and we hope that they can come to know Jesus.
Islamic extremists on Christmas Eve resulted in more than 170 believers killed and over 10,000 displaced. Those who escaped are now taking shelter in schools and churches. One survivor told us, "People hid, but the assailants captured many of us. Some were killed, others were wounded." Our partners on the ground have let us know that these deadly attacks have created a critical need for ongoing emergency relief. Please join us in urgent prayer for our persecuted family in Nigeria today.
Brothers and sisters, it's amazing how the biggest pastors are from Nigeria, yet the most Christian murders. Did you see that person? How did 500,000? That's just one person saying. How did it happen in 1 year? Then the question is, why are you even leaving the country to go for a conference outside?
I mean, there are more people dying in Nigeria than are dying in Palestine. I can tell you that last year alone, over 500,000 Christians were killed in Nigeria just in 1 year. And nobody's protesting. The activists are not saying anything. For me, that's hypocrisy. In the north of Nigeria, Christians are being killed daily because the Islamic militants don't want Christians to exist in the north of Nigeria. They want to see a world where there are no Christians at all. And they want to conquer not just Nigeria, they want to conquer Africa, they want to conquer Europe, and they want to conquer America. The younger generation who want to live in a better world must speak out today.
How did 500,000 people die at the point you having the biggest churches globally? You know, one of the problems I hate with the structures of the ministries, if all genuine ministers of the gospel come together and not just meet over cup, even our meetings are more expensive than the amount of money we use to go for crusade. Why do you need to meet for tea? Don't you have tea in your house? How do we boast at 500 that we are the biggest church? Let me ask you a question. What is this Fulani? What is this thing? That no government can stop it. And before you accuse, oh Bishop, you are the one that doesn't understand. I'm not talking to carnal mind. Spiritual people can understand what I'm saying. What is this Fulani group, Sijui herdsmen, that a whole government with weapons and guns cannot end them? What is it? The other day, children woke up, open school in America. Did you see? They were massacred inside a mass. They were having a mass. Kids. What is this thing that America keeps arguing about guns law and what? What is so hard for you to see? You are killing your future. How do we keep our future? Reduce the sale of guns. Revoke all people that have guns illegally. 1, 2. Let there be a standard for owning a gun. But you see, we argue over stupid things. My heart breaks when I see these things. How did 500,000 people? I want to challenge all preachers in Nigeria. You claim to have the biggest churches. How could these things happen? Why can't you want to tell me these groups are too? How can you? I don't know if you've shown the one where people are running. There's one where they came and people started running. It's like, forget the one you are showing on the streets. There is one whereby it's like a village and people are running. Media, can you find that video? People are running. You could hear the gunshot. Ta, 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 ta. But we are boasting that it's a revival. Go to China. Remember when I showed you about the verse? You see? Go to the UK. That now they have banned. I saw someone saying, even if the government thinks you are praying, the government, maybe you are standing waiting for a matatu, and the government perceives you are praying, and this is how you are doing it. You forget that America was founded on the principles of our founding fathers that believed in the books like Leviticus. Go study Deuteronomy. In God we trust. I can show you where they found all those things. I have studied these things. I'm not just speaking ignorantly. How could people die in Congo and we are claiming that we are East African community? Are you telling me presidents of East Africa cannot come together? You people want war because that's where you sell your weapons. You are bad people. That now if you are going on a mission for anything about Jesus and they see you are radical, the chances of you getting a visa, and then they will lie. How could a nation where even to appoint the king, they need to go inside is it the Catholic, the church? But now to pray is a problem. Me, I'm still asking. They have the law and the prophets, or rather, in this end time, he has spoken to us through Jesus. How could some things happen and we are quiet? I shouted. Now there are people speaking against pastors, speaking against the church. I can't feel anything bad because we brought them to that place. You know, when you we have made a monster, we have created a monster. Now when the monster is coming to attack us, do you remember when I spoke about we should regulate ourselves? Do you remember?
At least 140 people massacred in Nigeria over the holiday weekend, reportedly by armed Fulani herdsmen who frequently target Christians for their faith. Church pastors were killed and hundreds of houses were destroyed.
Now, I don't know who that is, but in such a situation, he feels people want to say hello. You know, we are just in a funny... Africa is a... Okay, hata amujaona nini nasema. You know, politics is just politics to people. Because according to them, every opportunity is an opportunity to harness vote. Just imagine, me, if I'm entering here and I'm a leader, I have no business saying hello to you. Ati. Alafu sisi wajinga tu, because Africans, we are like fools. He feels that this is the time, like he has come as you are a failure. Whoever this man is, he has failed. And then what shocks me, in such places where people are killed, look at the mafia, look at the man there. You see the man in black. You see they have protection. If you need to be like a normal Nigerian, enter without protection. Wewe enda pigana na watu huko. Don't have police. Why are you going with police if the place is safe? And then they'll come and politicize something. Oh, you know, the nation iko sawa. And then we'll just do some little politics around there, play with our souls, and then we go. And we claim that the biggest pastors are from this land. It's such a shame that a pastor would leave that nation. And I know you always have an answer. Oh, the Bible says go into the world. That Nigeria is part of the world. Start with Nigeria. We are missing the point, brothers and sisters. And then you know what we're arguing about in church? Foolish things. The people that God should be using. They hate one another, they lie, they steal, they just do bad things against one another. They want to blot out Christianity. I've seen it not just from the death of major people. They want to blot out voices. I'm not shocked with any attempt they have tried on John C.W. It's just that there are things I can't say. But this thing, my prayer, one of the prayers I pray is that God, maybe you can send fire from heaven to remove all auditoriums so that we really go back to what matters. Because these ministries are messing up. As long as your church is not touched, now find the Shakahola thing. How did this video happen? How could it happen in Kenya? It's such a shame that the church was left the sheep and we cannot feed it. All these things that are happening in the world, we are failing. We are losing it. We are focused on the next big building, which is the next big auditorium, which is the next big what, which is the next big car. It's such a shame. I believe that a preacher can be wealthy. I believe it. I also believe that a preacher should use all his wealth to change the lives of the people of God. What is ministry? This thing, when I saw it, it broke my heart. Now, umepata hiyo shaka